And welcome back, guys. Here, as you can see, I got the router table finished. I'm finally able to get this intricacy wine glass holder done. Intricacy. But the intricacy of it was what was time consuming, just to make that uniqueness and standing out. Because I've yet to see any other do that. Not exactly sure what I did wrong, but to my learning, I found that I think it's most likely I didn't have the shaft far enough down for the compression ring to hold on to it. So take two, and we'll get a better view in just a moment. I was pretty scared for my fingers here, guys. I think I said in a previous video, woodwork like this is just not really my forte. It's something I'm getting into. I've always enjoyed working with wood. I once used to make cabinet drawers for an employer. Today I'm a handyman. And on my free time, I like to make other things to try and get a little side income going and to start something new. You know, what's better thing to do than to make money with something you enjoy, right? That's what everybody strives for, the American dream. Here I am aiming for it. So now it's time to change out the blade now that we've got those grooves going on. And I ended up going with a 45 camphor. And the way I use this, you'll see in just a moment, is how I achieved getting the wine glass to recess while also fitting the design of the wine glass to use as a recessed seat. So first I'm going to go ahead and get the groove just so it can slide in and out. And oh, I did it again. Like I said, I didn't know exactly what I did wrong, so I'm just setting this at the height when I should be lowering it just a little bit more and raising the height just a little bit more. I was trying to maximize, which is also why in the previous video on making the router table, I went ahead and recessed everything more so things were more flush, considering I had a 3/4 inch board and everything was just a 1/4 inch in size. So there's literally a 1/4 inch between the router and the top of that plate. Which, by the way, the plans for the router table I think I did post with the router table video. And guys, when you're trying to be careful,
you can only be so safe. And this is why they say, always be careful. Even when you're being careful, things can go terribly wrong. Thankfully, that's all that went wrong. That could have been way worse. That could have been the face. That could have been the neck. Wow. You know, some of that reason right there, it was exactly why I wanted this recessed to have more of that height given back, because of how thick this was. I was losing that when it came to the shank on these and how high. I mean, that's a pretty short shank. I don't know if that's pretty standard, I guess. So seems like that's pretty standard on shank size. Yeah. So always be careful. Alright, where was I? Back to this.
the thing. We're gonna go ahead and recess the blocks, and this was scary for me, guys. Like, I'm sure you guys are probably already thinking the same in the comments. And write them in the comment section. All the dangers that I gotta be careful of. Trust me, I'm well aware of many dangers, and I was scared, trying to be as careful as I possibly could, and trying to think how I can do this probably more safer. But it was a success. I just gotta make it a little bit deeper for my satisfaction. So that's what we're doing here. We're just setting the blade, or I said blade twice now. I meant to say bit. Setting the bit a little bit higher to recess a little bit deeper. And again, as you can tell, my fingers are scared. I'm trying to figure out the best placement. I don't want it to fly off. I'm already sketchy from the first 2 times that the bit has flown out. And here we go. Double check it. wine rack, stained, and I let it dry for a few days. It now sits on my desk in front of me, waiting for me to figure out what I want to sell it for, where I'm going to sell it, how I'm going to sell it. Because I just feel like things on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace have a tendency to be undervalued. So I've thought about maybe creating a website for my items. So I'll post that when that happens. As for now, leave a comment in the description below. Or leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Should I stain it with a clear coat or leave it as is? Thanks for watching.